Searching for the road to the way back. We don't know our father's going way back. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. We the chosen people, you say no way. Your enemies been teaching you the wrong way. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's the simple things in life, like learning all again. It's the simple things in life, like finding where it all again. Do you know your history? History. Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know your history? History. Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? History. Now we going back. He done on my back for sure when I let the truth go. We gon' let them know. My people on my back for sure. I hold them down.
Hey, all praises. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Sunrise bless. I was looking at my brain trying to find this map, and I found it just now. All praises. Hey, you are now tuned into
Our Hidden History Radio Show.
All right, I had to find this map, man. I was looking at my brain trying to find it before I started the show. I just found it. Give me 1 minute. Let me. Hold on. Yeah, it's definitely this one.
Hey, make
What
sure
do y'all say something, man? Say something.
and make sure y'all light up the comments, man. We welcome all
the retards.
Yeah, all friends and all foes. Please.
Friends and frenemies.
Yeah, friends and frenemies.
Yeah, man, it stated last week. Y'all already know where y'all tuning into, man. The best history show in the planet. I can say that boldly, right? I mean, who else doing what we doing, right? Reading books, going into history, going into the Bible to prove that what the books are saying, it all relates back to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, tune in, share, comment, subscribe, and call all your friends, especially those scholarly friends of yours that think they know everything but know nothing at all.
Hey, how was your pagan Christmas? Did you guys have a good time? Did you have a good time pleasing your wife above God and your kids?
Uh-oh.
Did you have a good time doing that? Did you have a good time? Some of y'all did. Some of y'all had a good time pleasing your wife and kids above the God of the Bible. It's okay. You'll get your award, and so will they. So, let's open up with 2nd Esdras, chapters 5 and 42, because history is not linear, it loops. Get that video too? I want that video. I'm going to be using that very, very often because it's a very heavy book. I posted those maps in the OHH. Save those, put those wherever the other maps are at you have, put them right in there. So we'll never lose them again.
All right. Ready to?
Yeah. 2nd Esdras 5 and 42.
2nd Esdras, chapter 5, verse 42. Come on. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring.
I will liken my judgment unto a ring going into a circle, as in time. Go ahead.
Like as there is no slackness of the last.
There's no slackness of the last. It's a complete loop. Go ahead.
Even so, there is no swiftness of the first.
Meaning it goes completely around. Like behind me, the circle behind me. It goes around and around. Meaning the judgments of God he puts upon his people, they loop. We relive the same situations or conditions in different ways over and over again. The same people over and over again. The same spirits over and over again. The same pagan customs over and over again. Just different names and different faces. Different empires with the same influence. Christmas is not new. It's just different name.
Right.
Today is Christmas. Yesterday it was Sol Invictus. Before that it was Saturnalia. It's the same old. New Year's today, the god Janus yesterday. Santa Claus today. You have Satan before, or Shaitan, or whatever, or Beelzebub. It's the same.
Right.
Beelzebub's the same. Nothing new. Tammuz, white baby Jesus, Tammuz, Pope Nicholas V, Trump. It's all the same. Same old spirits, back to back. So, give me 2nd Esdras 6 and 7, because the last time we left off where it was a transition of power, where the so-called white man began to regain his rulership upon the earth. So I'll be shifting back and forth throughout the Dark Ages. The bishop went over that yesterday. All praise to the Most High. The bishop literally, spiritually, opened up my brain and pulled out all my talking points in my class I had planned for New Year's and taught it yesterday. So now I got to sit around and figure something else out.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, he pulled the scriptures I was going to pull. He pulled the images I was going to use, the books I was going to use. I'm like, oh, my God, man. This was a fly on the wall, man. This is crazy. So now I got to revamp the class and add more stuff so it doesn't seem repetitive. All praises, man. That means I'm on the right track if that's the case. If Bishop brought out
Yes, sir.
what I was going to bring out, then that is the Lord working through us to bring edifying to the people. So,
Yes, sir.
2 Ezra 6 verse 7 now.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7.
I know some of y'all probably think that the so-called white man is not who the Bible says he is, but you're going to find yourself in a very sad case because he is who the Bible says he is, and this scripture confirms it. Read that.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Ezra asked, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? What shall be the signs of the end of the world? Read on.
Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
So when shall be the end of the first? Who's the first? He's going to explain later on. And the beginning of it that followeth. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac,
From Abraham unto Isaac,
when Jacob and Esau were born of him,
when Jacob and Esau were born of Isaac. Go ahead.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau,
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Now when you read Genesis 25, Rebekah was pregnant with twins, Isaac's wife. And there was a struggle in her womb, and she was in a lot of pain. So she began to question the Lord and say, listen, if this pregnancy is of the Lord, why am I in such pain? Why are these children struggling with each other in my womb? What's happening? Why are they fighting in my womb like this? Read on.
for Esau is the end of the world.
So now the Lord reveals to Ezra, Esau is the last reigning kingdom in the end of the world. Are we in the end of the world? Oh, most certainly so. We are in the end of days. And Esau is the end of the world, meaning he'll be the ruling power on this earth today. In the end. Read on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob will be the ruling kingdom that will follow after Esau's kingdom has fallen.
That's right.
So now, let's just do a process of elimination. Is the Asian man the main superpower on the earth? No. Is the Arab man the main superpower on the earth? No. Is the Japanese man the main superpower of the earth? No. Is the Hawaiian man, the Japhetic people over there, the islands, are they the superpowers of the earth that call the shots and run the world and control the currency and the banking system and the politics and have all other darker nations in subjugation? Is that the Hawaiian man doing that? No, it's not. So who's left? The so-called white man, the European man, the Caucasian man is Esau. He is the end of the world. He is the nation that is the sign of the end of the world. Once he gained power on this earth, that marked the beginning of the end. And we are the beginning of it, of that end that follows. Our kingdom follows after that fall of that kingdom. Read on.
The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand.
Now, when Jacob held on Esau's heel, you have a hand and you have a foot here, or an ankle. And Jacob grabbed that ankle. In between that hand and that heel is everybody else. Arabs, Nilotic Africans, Hamites, those are the nations that are in between. They're the NPCs. They're the background actors. What do they call them again? Background actors? Extras. That's the nations. They're the extras in between. The main protagonist is Jacob, and the antagonist is Esau. And the other nations are the henchmen in between. That's who they are. They're the henchmen in between that lead up to the final. Esau's the final boss. And we're the main character. Okay? Read on.
Excuse me. other questions.
That's what I
asked.
saw one. So Esau is the end of the world. Now, give me the video now. Time is not linear. It loops.
Ancestry DNA, it was never about helping you find your family. They told you it was about reconnecting with your past. They told you it was about discovering your roots, your lineage, your history. They told you it was about finding long-lost relatives. They lied. Ancestry DNA was never about helping you find your family. It was about tracking bloodlines. It was about finding lost kings, rulers, and disruptors who once threatened the system. The ones who have returned in new bodies, new lifetimes, new identities. Because history is not linear. It loops. And the rulers of today, they know that their old enemies are being reborn, and they will do anything to stop them from waking up. They can trace every bloodline, every descendant, every possible return of an old ruler, an exiled king, or a lost revolutionary. And if someone is born with the wrong DNA, a genetic signature that once belonged to a threat to their system, they know immediately. And they can stop them before they wake up. Do you really think the elite care if you're 5% Viking or...
So this goes back to the Matrix as well with Neo. They refer to Neo as an anomaly. And that's what we are. We are an anomaly. We are the chosen people of God. And the Lord has bestowed upon us a wisdom that the so-called white man and all the elitists or the elites of his kind and all the other nations as well were actually expecting, but they didn't know when. They didn't know when. And these DNA tests and things of that nature, all of that is to pretty much find or to link God to the chosen line. So a lot of this information that I'm presenting to y'all was not meant to be in the hands of black men and brown people. Black and brown people. Not at all. Not at all. This is an anomaly. The information that I'm providing y'all, that I've been providing y'all for these last few years, is information that our enemies are not expecting us to come across at all. And it scares them. It scares them. That's why we teach a class and do a lesson, they come behind us, and what do? They edit Wikipedia. They change things around. They're starting to alter AI, so you can't do searches with AI anymore, or they're trying to modify AI in a way where you can't find certain things. When you can't find certain things, information that you ask it for. This was happening. They're trying to do damage control, but the damage has already been done. You can't. There's too much information out here. The information internet is a double-edged sword. It helped them, but it helped us too. So now, give me African presence. I'm on page 223. I'm on page 223 of African Presence in Early Europe by Ivan van Sertima. Let's go down. Now, Bishop touched on this yesterday. This is a bit more detail. Bishop touched on this exactly yesterday. Read that.
The Roman occupation of England under the African Emperor Septimius Severus.
Septimius Severus was the beginning or the mark of the Dark Ages. He sparked the time when Israelites took over Rome. Go ahead.
Who brought into England from Rome and from his home in Numidia, North Africa, large contingents of African officials and soldiers around 200 AD.
Septimius Severus took over the Roman Empire, and he put all his boys in charge. The whole Senate was all us, all Jake. Go ahead.
For more complete information on this event, consult Burley and Ben Yohanan. We must not forget about the 700 years of African Moorish domination.
We had 700 plus years. Well, that's just counting these areas here. But we reigned for over 1,000 years. That's right. But these 700 years, go ahead.
Of African Moorish domination over the Iberian Peninsula.
Over Spain.
And southern France.
Septimania. Go ahead.
711 to 1492 AD.
That's very true. Go ahead.
The African presence.
Now, if you notice, we start to reign In 183 AD with Septimius Severus, and that conquest spread all the way up until the time of the Arab conquest, where we were the leading majority of the army of the Arabs. They utilized us and our expertise in fighting. Bishop showed you yesterday that it was more Berber than Arab. There was more Israelite than Arab. And you have the year 711 to 1492. That's when Columbus came to the Americas, and he conquered the northern kingdom. So that was really the end at that point. Read on.
The African presence in the British Isles is either acknowledged or totally avoided.
Acknowledged or totally avoided.
By those scholars who do research in this area.
They're going to find black people that lived in the land first. Jake primarily with bits of Japheth. Go ahead.
None of the books I have encountered have attempted to deny the presence, or if they acknowledge it, to present the people as anything but free and independent. In fact, people fitting an Africoid description are cited as being the earliest inhabitants of those realms. And this point is even verified in British literature and mythology.
Go up some, scroll up. That picture right there is Septimius Severus and his wife. See how dark he is? Even in black and white, he's dark. And his son is a bit blurred out. The darker son's blurred out. But his wife is an Arab or Arab woman. So the other son came out light like her. But the other son was dark like him. Okay, he was very dark. A black man. Now, let's go down. Let me see what else I want. Let me see. Go down. Yeah, read this here. Read that.
In his book, Folklore as an Historic Science, George Gome asserts that the original inhabitants of the Isles were not Celts, a vague term used by most European scholars to mean a non-Teutonic Aryan white. Gome goes on to affirm that these original inhabitants were not only non-Celtic,
Well, non-white Celtic. That's what he means. They were Celtics, but they were black Celts. Go ahead.
but also non-Teutonic and philologically allied with people which spoke a non-Aryan language.
They weren't white people. That's what he's saying. Now, go to next page. I want to go through this. I got a lot of reading. I want to just go through it. Read that there.
This contention is upheld by the Roman historian Pliny, who first saw the Britons in the 2nd century AD and described their complexions as Ethiopian.
Black. Britons were black. Go ahead.
This description is further validated by Claudian, who described the victory of the Roman general Theodosius over the natives as he subdued the nimble blackamoors.
So Claudian referred to them as blackamoors. Blackamoors that reigned and ruled and lived in Britain. Okay, next page. That's a Celt right there. Go down to the image. That's obviously a black man right there. We will say there. We'll say there.
Figure 2. Barry Fell's Celt. According to Fell, this is a man of obvious Europoid origin, the image of a Bronze Age Breton.
Go up. That's a Celt right there. That's a black Celt. Edom came in later on, became white Celts, but these are black Celts. Jake and Japheth mingled together. Kind of like how you would see in the Pacific Islands. Jake and Japheth mingled together. That's who this is. Primarily Jake. That's a Celt there. Black, big nose, lips, that's a Celt. Then y'all think, oh, Scottish. Well, yeah, true. Scots and Celts are the same, but they look like this. All right? Next page. What page we got? Yep. Read that.
David McRitchie.
Stop right there. Now that man, David McRitchie, we're going to rely on him heavily later on throughout this lesson later on. As time progresses, we're going to go through his book extensively. Go ahead.
David McRitchie, in his book, The Testimony of Tradition, presents some of the most solid and formidable evidence I have yet encountered, to the degree that his research findings pose a monumental obstacle to those who would try to deny the relationship between the megaliths and a small Africanoid people who built them. His extensive
David McRitchie went out of his way to prove that basically that white folks, well, to his knowledge, based upon his studies, white folks descend from black folks, and that the original Europeans were black, and that white folks are descendants of them. He's right to a degree in terms of Isaac and Rebekah, Esau and Jacob, so he's right to a degree. But he's thinking that he's a descendant of the blacks that were ruling there. No, He's a descendant of the whites that conquered the blacks that ruled there. But he's thinking that, oh, I'm my great grandparents are black. Kind of, but not in the sense he's referring to. So David McRitchie, because he came across this information and got so excited about it, he wrote a book about it, a 2-volume book. Okay, read on.
His extensive research includes a discussion of numerous traditional, legendary, and contemporary accounts dealing with the mound-dwelling elfin types
Really short black folks.
who served as a basis for the mythologic fairies, gnomes, leprechauns, brownies.
So you had the really short black folks, in which the legendary stories about fairies, real small people, they come from black, small, tiny black people. So fairies, gnomes, elves were tiny black folks. Y'all, oh God, I just thought about it, man. I see y'all smiling. Y'all's evil in this room.
He sleep, Deke. He sleep.
I forgot all about what you guys are smiling about. Evil. Anyway, tiny. I'm gonna be quiet. Let's read on. His accounts
all
are.
praises, Deacon. His accounts are from all parts of the Isles, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and England.
So, modern scholars, y'all terrible. Modern scholars, I'm not doing it. Modern scholars, they call him an antiquarian. An antiquarian is the person that studies antique or old books. That's what we are here. And those of you who watch and who also buy old books as well, you're an antiquarian. You are a person that studies old books. And he studies like old myths and old books. So modern scholars try to bash him and go, oh, he's mixing up myth and legend with fact. No. This guy was on point. Read on.
He also
You stupid ass apologists that take my videos and clip them. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, go ahead.
He also presents a number of reproductions showing the design and structure of some of the mounds, which are basically megalithic edifices covered over with earth.
Right, built by them. Go ahead.
The viewer cannot avoid seeing the same pattern of immense upright slabs of stone that constituted structures like Stonehenge, arranged in a similar fashion.
Because it's believed that big, tall black folks built Stonehenge. It's rumored. Go ahead.
What is the real identity of these people? The unanimous findings of his research is that they were short.
They were short. Go ahead.
A majority of the accounts say they were not like the typical white person in appearance.
They were not white people that built these things in Europe. Go ahead.
McRitchie concludes that they must be Twas or Twa mixtures due to the telltale presence of clicks in some of their observed speech patterns.
Kind of like the Xhosa. The Xhosa, they speak in clicks. So he spoke in clicks back then too. We spoke in clicks. Go ahead.
For an explanation of this click phenomenon, see Gerald Massey's Book of Beginnings, Book 1, or Ancient Egypt. Apparently, the Twa, like the taller Africans, used a common mode of megalithic construction.
So the point is that these infrastructures that were built in Europe were basically were black built, not white built by white folks. The best thing that white folks built was bombs. That's the best thing you could say they built. Really was bombs. Everything else that they've made pretty much was from black people. And they just built upon the foundation of black folks and what we built and they just built off of that. GPS, black people, stoplight. Every invention that you could think of that white folks have now capitalized on was built upon the foundation of smart slaves they had, whose patents that they stole or had black folks invent for them and said, if you give me this patent, I'll give you your freedom. That too. You say, Jess?
Even the HVAC system.
Yeah, the HVAC system
was started by a sister out of slavery.
Wow.
Yeah.
If we're not for black women, you guys wouldn't be able to land back on Earth from space. Right. That was black women. So we're pretty much the minds that were utilized for these. Let's move on. What page is that? 251. I'm not saying white folks didn't make anything, but most of their inventions that they proclaimed was not them at all. Let's see. See right there. He sees Volume 1, Ancient and Modern Britons, David McRitchie, Los Angeles, 1884. Reprinted in 1985. This was an old book. Go down. Let me see. Read that.
A comprehensive assessment of the African presence in early Europe would be incomplete without a study of the black physical presences and influences among the populations and cultures of England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland.
Because we ruled these areas. We ruled Britain. We ruled Wales. I showed y'all Wales before. The Welsh, Black Welsh, the Black Wales, the Black Welsh, Scottish. I'm going to get more into the Scots. Hopefully I'll have the time. I'm going to drop a real jewel on y'all today. I'm gonna give y'all a piece of what I'm leading up to. Somebody like, come on, man. Come on, Deke. It's been a long time. Where's King James at? It's been a while. You've been cheating us long enough. So I'm going to give y'all something today, Lord's will, if time allows. Go ahead.
It may surprise some to know that two of the most interesting and substantial studies of this sort were completed and published within 3 years of each other late in the last century. The first was Gerald Massey's Book of Beginnings, Volume 1, which first appeared in 1881. Massey, who is becoming increasingly known to Afrocentric researchers,
To black scholars. Go ahead.
centered Book of Beginnings, which was his initial text on the interactions of and connections between early Britain and Egypt. Section 2 of Book of Beginnings, for example,
Egypt, because both inhabitants are black. That's why he's saying Egypt. Go ahead.
Section 2 of Book of Beginnings, for example.
Jump down. Let's see if I can get to. Let me see. Go to the next page. I need my book. My book has the underlines. I don't know what I'm reading. Read to say that I was excited wouldn't be accurate.
To say that I was excited
Read
with
ancient modern time. Read that.
Ancient and Modern Britons in Mr. Preston's office that the real significance of the publication dawned on me. To say that I was excited wouldn't be accurate. Staggered would probably be more precise. And why wouldn't I be? Among the section headings in the table of contents were such titles as Australoids.
Australoids are Japheth. That's the Australians. The Aboriginal inhabitants of Australia were known as Australoids, or pretty much black Australians. That's Japheth over there. Japheth took all the isles. Okay, I'll say it again. Japheth took the isles. Japheth was a seafaring people, so they took a lot of the isles. They took the isles of the Mediterranean. They took the isles of Europe. They took parts of Europe. Well, Britain, they took those on a minor scale in Europe. Very few of them in Europe. And they also took the Polynesian Isles. They took the islands. And then Northern Kingdom, Zebulon, Asher, they went and sailed. Dan, they went and started to sail out as well, because we were also seafarers, and we start to mingle with them. Asher, Zebulon, Dan, we start intermingling with them in those islands, moving over there. Go ahead. And we encountered them. We unlike some of y'all, we traveled over there and saw them. They told us that they're Israel over there. So I don't know. You guys can argue if you want to. We actually talked to them face to face. They told us themselves that their parents told them that they're the Israelites. That sailed over there at some point in time. They don't know when. It's oral tradition. And the ones that got woolly hair with woolly blonde hair, that's Japheth features. I'll say it again. The Jakes with the blonde, the black folks with the woolly blonde hair, that's a Japhetic trait. And Esau intermingled with Japheth over there as well, kept their pale skin, got the blonde hair. That's where it's from. All right, read on.
Black Huns, black topography, Egyptian and pagans, memories of the blacks, Moorish marauders, black conquests, black Douglases, black families in early Scotland, the sons of the black.
Well, I won't say that's where it's from, but I'll say it's a trait that Japheth has, because that is leprosy, biblical leprosy, the yellowing of the hair. But there's a trait that Japheth had. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So I'm going to fix myself. Go ahead.
Black conquests, black Douglases, black families in early Scotland.
Wait. Now we reading too fast now. Memories of who?
No,
but read Australoids.
Yes, sir. Australoids, black Huns.
You had Huns, you had black Tartars. Jake that resided in Russia, they're called Huns, black Huns. You had white Huns. White Huns would be Edom and Moab mingled together. And then you had black Huns. That would be Japheth and Jake mingled together. All right? Read on. Or Northern Kingdom called Scythians. They were referred to as Huns. The dark people that reside in that area were referred to as black Huns. All right? Read on black topography. Go ahead.
Black topography. Egyptian and pagans.
Memories of
the blacks.
Memories of the blacks.
Moorish marauders.
Moorish marauders. That's Jake.
Black conquest.
Us ruling.
Black Douglases.
Black. Even the word Douglas means black. It means black glass. Douglas. Doug is black. Douglas is Douglas really. Black. Go ahead.
Black families in early Scotland.
Black families in early Scotland because King James was a Scot. Now that this information is coming out that King James is black, there's a new attack coming around now. And the new attack is this. King James was responsible for the conquering and the enslavement of Native Americans. Now, is that true? Yes, it's true. The charters he wrote, King James believed that the Native Americans on this side of the world were pretty much in need of being Christianized and being civilized. That was his mindset. He was a king, and the king wants to expand his dominion, and he wants those in his realm to follow his rules, his laws. And so when he sent his men over here to the Americas, to Virginia, because it's called Jamestown, Virginia, named after him. The men that worked under him, or his subordinates, were sent here to Christianize the Native Americans. But while they were over here, he's way over in England, they're way over here, they were doing what they want to do. He wanted them to be Christianized and taught Christianity. He also had a friendly encounter with Pocahontas. And she said the way he was dressed, she didn't know he was a king because he was so laid back and relaxed. She didn't realize he was a king. They had a very, very friendly interaction, him and Pocahontas. And he was talking with her, but he had passed these charters that would later on be utilized by Esau when they took over to enslave and conquer Native Americans. Now, there was a war between the Brits and the Native Americans during his reign. It's true. It's very true. Now you're going to say, well, damn, so King James wasn't righteous? No. I never said he was righteous. He was a king. And he gave the translators of his time, who were the best of the best of the best, the authority to make proper revisions of the Bible that were lacking in the original ones from the ancient texts, and they created the best translation Bible known to man, the KJV. Before it was called KJV, it was referred to as the authorized version. Then later on, it was called the KJV, or King James Version. But it was originally referred to as the authorized version because King James gave them the authority to make the proper translations in English and revisions out of the original text that they had access to at their time, because these men were academic scholars, collegiate men of renown that spoke multiple languages and taught in universities that we built. Cambridge, Oxford. What is it? Cambridge, Oxford, another one. Another one.
Cambridge, Oxford.
It was Cambridge, Oxford, and Westminster. Those were our colleges that we founded. So they said, listen, the Bible that's being used right now, King James, is not good. It was not translated right. Can you use us to make the proper revisions to make it better? We speak the languages. You can authorize us to gain access to the texts that are used to put it together. He said, go ahead. And that was it. He didn't say, I'm gonna write too. No. He authorized its translation. He did not author. Black people are so retarded, they think that an author and an authorizer are the same thing. I don't talk to black folks that don't understand words. If you don't understand, right now it's 2025. If you think that an author and an authorizer is the same word, don't talk to me. Don't just be quiet and learn. Just sit down and learn. because you're obviously very misinformed and very illiterate when it comes to what an author is and what an authorizer is. So was King James responsible for the conquest or conquering of Native Americans through his charters? Yes, he was. But he was a black king, and kings do what they got to do. Now, you may say, well, that's messed up. You glorifying King James? Not at all. I'm pointing out that King James, like many kings before and after him, were black rulers. That's all I'm pointing out. Now, I'm going to bring it to modern time. Y'all might say, well, that's messed up. Why would King James be a black man and allow himself to be and conquer or go against his own people in America? Well, what makes him different from you FBAs? Y'all the same niggas too. Y'all are selfish and go, oh, the hell with them Jamaicans over there. Those ain't my people. The hell with those Haitians over there. Those ain't my people. The hell with those Nigerians over there. Those ain't my people. So his mindset was the same as yours. I'm the king of England. I'm not the king of America. I'm not the king of Nigeria. I'm not the king of Germany. I'm not the king of Italy. I'm not the king of Spain. That's their realm. I'm the king of England. Like movie Black Panther. When Killmonger asked him, yo, aren't you the king? He said, I am the king of Wakanda, not the king of the world. He said, well, aren't our people from Africa too? Ain't they your people too? Get that real fast, get that scene. I'll show you, get the scene. Where he says, I'm the king of Wakanda. He tells Killmonger, it's the same selfish nigger spirit. Same spirit. So King James had the same spirit too. Same spirit. I keep hearing that black presidents in Europe, black presidents in the U.S. stuff. I don't know where y'all get that from. Black presidents in the U.S. I heard there was one. I keep saying Abraham Lincoln was black. Abraham Lincoln was a cracker. Stop saying he was black. Stop saying that.
Oh, my God.
He was not black. He was the whitest of the white. They hated niggas with a passion. Stop saying he was black. He was not black at all.
There's only one I know so far.
There's only one black president I could think of. That's saying presidents plural. There was one. And he was insignificant entirely.
Right. Yeah, they trying to say that the first black president was before George Washington or some nonsense.
You don't get that
Nah,
stuff.
it wasn't. That was before there was actually a president.
Yeah, before there was president. Yeah, it was way before.
It was just some political leader.
And it wasn't like he had no powerful sway over anything.
I don't know.
Y'all gotta be mindful of these things. Be mindful of Google, man. Play that scene. Be very mindful of that stuff. Another rumor. Oh, there's a kingdom called the Kingdom of Tartaria. That's another myth online too. Tartaria. Or another one is Alkebulan. That's Google. That's not a real place. Alkebulan is not real. Alkebulan. Alkebulan. That sounds like a freaking gay aerobics instructor.
It reminds me of the king of Khazaria, Bulan.
Yeah, they call it Tartaria. There's a king of Tartaria. There's no such place as there's no historical evidence or place that talks about a kingdom of Tartaria.
Is that where they made tartar sauce?
I don't know where it came from. It's Google. So y'all gotta be mindful. Al-Kibulan, no. That's Google.
Because black people run with it.
They run with it. They hear it. It's jailhouse doctrine. Now we'll go to the part where he talks about who he accused the king of. No, I think it was before this. Yeah. Press. Yep. Turn it up. Come on. Can we hear it too? Fast forward a little bit. I don't want all this.
I'm standing in your house,
Here we go.
serving justice to a man who stole your vibranium and murdered your people. Justice your king couldn't deliver. I don't care that you brought Claw. Only reason I don't kill you where you stand is because I know who you are. Now, what do you want? I want the throne.
Hey, you, the tuna.
The clicks.
Y'all sitting up here comfortable.
Sure.
Must feel
Every
good.
once in a while.
What?
It's about 2 billion people all over the world that looks like us.
Yep.
But their lives are a lot harder.
Yep. The
Wakanda
diaspora.
has the tools to liberate them all. And what tools are those? Vibranium.
Pause. So he's telling us, if we have vibranium, our people in America, that's where he's from, our people in America can fight against the oppressor. Because remember, his father Njobu was T'Chaka's brother. These guys are cousins. Both of their fathers are brothers. So Njobu was T'Chaka's brother, and he was sent into America to spy out America and so forth. And while he was there, he lived among Judah, or, pretty much, and watched as the white man flooded our community with drugs, killed our leader. He's like, yo, we got to get vibranium, get it back to our brothers in America, and liberate them from the freaking white man. But T'Challa's father was like, no, we must take care of Wakanda. This is selfish, the same FBA bullshit y'all be on today. The selfishness, we're going to stay to ourselves, mind our own business while they're oppressed over there. Guess what? It go both directions, because it's the same way over Africa too. Same mindset. Oh, I am Nigerian. I am. It's the same. Both of y'all are selfish niggas. Both of y'all on both sides. Go ahead. Come on, sound. Come on, man.
To wage war on the world. It is not our way to be judge, jury, and executioner for people who are not our own.
Pause. Damn. It is not our job to be judge, jury, executioner for people who are not our own. Ain't that what you FBI niggas be saying? I'm foundational. I'm not Nigerian. Y'all niggas make my stomach hurt, man. Make my stomach hurt. I was always here. Well, yeah, you was always here. Yeah, I'm Indian. I'm a nigger foot. Okay, no problem, nigger foot. So let me help you. So the Mexicans, are they gonna get some money also? Reparations too? You fighting for them too? Cause they're foundational. Are those your brothers over there in Mexico? They was already here. You know them big ass black heads that's in Mexico with the big old nose and lips? That's their fathers, That's their forefathers over there. You gonna give them some of that money also? Reparations you fighting for? Press play, man. Watch this. Go back some. Right there.
Not be used to wage war on the world. It is not our way to be judge, jury, and executioner for people who are not our own.
Not your own.
Pause. So he said, not your own. Watch what he says.
But didn't life start right here on this continent? So ain't all people your people?
I am not king of all people.
Right there. Remind us something. I am not what?
So ain't all people your people?
I am not king of all people. I am king of Wakanda. And it is my responsibility to make sure our people are safe and that vibranium does not fall into the hands of a person like you.
Pause. So the same mindset that T'Challa has here is the same mindset that King James had. The same mindset that the Moors had. The same mindset the black kings of Russia had. The same mindset that the kings of France had. The kings of England had. The kings of Germany had. Blah, blah, black. The kings of Ukraine had. I am the king of these areas. I do not associate myself with them niggas outside of my realm unless it's business or it benefits my kingdom. That is the mindset. So King James writing charters or trying to Christianize the kings on this side of the world, Native American chiefs and so forth, is business. Selfish business endeavors. Like you FBA, same exact thing, which I believe personally, I think it's a government. I think it's government. I'll be honest. I think it's a CIA operation. I think Esau's behind that, and because Esau did the same thing to us in Spain, made one black realm despise the other. They exploited it. Yeah. See that people over there? Yeah. Go. If you watch the movie, Avatar, the latest one. But you had native tribes that were fighting other native tribes. They had their beefs, and then the white man or the air breathers came and helped one side overthrow the other, and then they would kill and conquer the side that they helped conquer the other. It's divide and conquer. That's been Esau's gain in wealth and power since the beginning, since the dawn of time, since the garden. That's always been Satan's dumb thing, to divide and conquer like Adam and Eve. Nothing different. And y'all niggas keep falling for it every time. Even Adam fell for it. No, Eve fell for it. Excuse me. Adam did too. He had to his wife, but You know, you get the point. Let's read on.
The sons of the black Danes, and black oppressors.
Black Danes, and we will call what?
Black oppressors.
Black Danes. Touching on that today too. Black oppressors. Go on.
And that was just from volume 1.
And that is these two. There's 2 parts. We have. Oh, you got over there still. Volume 1. You got to be sure. Show it to me. We got volume 1. Volume 1 is insane. Volume 1 is the book you read from cover to cover. Ancient and Modern Britons, Volume 1. Is this still on this page and not on me?
Yeah, can they see it?
Can they like see what I'm showing? Or you have to show them page? I'm talking. I'm looking at a page. Y'all gotta wake up over there. Ancient and Modern Britons, Volume 1. All right, Ancient and Modern Britons, Volume 1. All right, y'all sleep over there. Wake up. Let's go.
There's a special character on that cover too.
Come on, let's go.
The man seemed to have had an obsession with black folk.
The man, the man seemed to have an obsession.
Did he?
With black folk. This guy is what you would call a whistleblower. He's bringing out all the information because he's thinking to himself, I'm showing my ancestors.
Yep.
Meanwhile, he's revealing, well, you never know. You might shake the tree and might find new. Who knows? Who knows? The bottom line is that this guy went out of his way to show the world in 1884 that black folks was ruling this world. You know what?
What could have possessed him?
The Lord. Go ahead.
I left Mr. Preston's office rather weakly.
That's all I want. I don't need no more. So now, that's the introduction to McRitchie's book. We'll be going into Lord's Will very, very shortly. All right? Now, let me see where I'm at. Before I go on break. What page is that? That was 251. 2, 5, 2, and 3. Wish I haven't got my book, man. What page is this? It's 252. 253. There we go. Now we're getting to I want to get. You see this brother right here with the crown on his head? And tell me that's a white man. I'll punch you in the face. Right in the jaw. As hard as I can. Break my own hand, break my damn hand, punch you in the face. You talking about this is a white man.
Your lips will end up as big as
Yeah. I got my way to punch you in the face. You talking about this is a white man.
Esau
It's
tried.
a tan. He got fillers in his nose and lips.
Almost Negro
Yeah,
features.
almost Negro cast. This is a black man with a crown, okay? Now, over to the right is this woman. Now, whether she's whitewashed, I don't know. To be honest, I doubt it because her hand is white. I think that this is a white woman because our people had a propensity of loving Beckys and Ambers. And this right here is behind the selfishness. Stick to your own. Don't worry about everybody else. It's the same mentality. Go down there, read what that is. Let's see what this man is. Plate 1.
Plate 1. Black Norman Knight and his lady.
Black Norman Knight. Remember that simple-ass black woman mocked about, oh, Knights means black. She laughed.
Yep.
Now, that's the sister I'm referring to that was simple as hell. She made mockery of a video with us teaching about us being the cowboys and us being the knights and so forth. She's Nigerian. And if you all know, I'm sorry, brothers in Nigeria, y'all niggas are the worst of the worst. Yeah. Y'all love, I've been to Nigeria. We have a school there. Y'all love white people, boy. Woo! They are your God. They don't deny it. They'll tell you straight. If I walk down the street and a white man is on the same corner, I can turn it around because I saw Jesus. That's what y'all say.
Yeah.
If I walk down the street and I see a white man, I don't have to go to church because I saw Jesus. That's what y'all be saying. That's how gone. Y'all are so far gone.
Wow.
Y'all are far just gone. In Nigeria, it's not pronounced Nigeria. The woman named it that. It's not pronounced Nigeria. It's pronounced nigger area. Nigeria. Nigger area. And the river is named nigger. They named the river nigger. It wasn't even called that before. It was the Ebra River, as in Igbo. It was the Hebrew River. They said, nah, nigger river. river run through the land of the niggas. You ever like white man? Yes, yeah, white man. Yes, white man. Yes. Nigga area. Yes. Oh, yeah, God. Oh my God. Read that.
Go back. Go down.
Go down. Read that.
Black Norman Knight and his lady. So late as the 10th century, 3 of these provinces of Scotland were wholly black.
Holy, the 3, it says so late as the 10th century. What, the 900s? That's 900s AD. 3 of these provinces of Scotland were wholly black. Go ahead.
And the supreme ruler of these became, for a time, the paramount king.
The most powerful king. Paramount king of what?
Of Transmarine Scotland.
Written by who?
McRitchie.
My man McRitchie. My man, I would call him something else, but he's eat him. I don't know. My red nigga. McRitchie. I don't know what he is. Who knows?
Yeah, man. Shouts out to McRitchie.
Shouts to my man McRitchie, man. You did us a service. And your people probably a disservice. So this is a night right here. Him and this lady. Okay? Now, she might be white because her lips are, all you see is a line. Her lips is a line. That might be a white woman.
Nah,
That might be makeup.
You know, it might be makeup. Yeah, because our people did do that. Maybe, who knows?
But we've seen them as exotics.
Yeah, we saw them as exotics, so who knows?
Look at that nose.
Yeah, nose is, yeah, but they got that nose. They got the schnoz too, though. They got that toucan Sam sometimes.
She look tired as hell.
Yeah, like, I'm married this nigga. Oh, God. Anyway, but so that's a night right there. All right? Let's see. That's 253? Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to go on a quick break. I got some more for y'all. I got way more for y'all. I'm not going to get through it more than likely. It's almost 3 o'clock already. Wow. So we'll be back. Well, in fact, no, we started a little late, so I might end a little later. I'm going to chop some jewels for y'all. So we'll be right back. Just stay tuned. We got some more for y'all. Right.
In 1608. 1608. Where were you? In slavery. Did they have a problem with you being in slavery? Nah. They loved it. Matter of fact, they loved it so much. Who knows where the word picnic come from? Pick a nigga. After church, they'll pick a nigga and burn him and tar him and hung him in the churchyard. So the church never cared about you. When you wanted to learn the Bible, your enemies taught it to you. Now again, I'm going to keep drilling that question. Give me a reason, if I'm your enemy, to teach you right. I'm not going to do that.
We only got one place to go. Africa. Damn. For these be the days of vengeance. For this be the day what? These be the days of vengeance. After that verse, I'll give you your mic. Not a problem. I just finished the verse. Is that possible? Can you be respectful? Does the Bible troubles you? It does.
Hey, so Ezekiel here. We here at a Hispanic Heritage Festival, and we are here to teach our people the truth about who they are, where they come from, their true heritage. And behind us, they are giving honor to Queen Elizabeth and Christopher Columbus. So you see why we're here, to wake our people up out of slumber, out of sleep. Hey, Shalom Israel, soy Oficial Ezra. Aquí estamos en una fiesta de herencia de los latinoamericanos. Pero esto no es la costumbre de nosotros. Mira lo que ves. La costumbre de nosotros está en la Biblia. Gracias a Dios que Dios nos dio la oportunidad para servir aquí, para enseñarles su verdadera herencia y que tenemos que ser para ser salvos.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. What's going on is that, as you can see right here behind me, we have Tommy T's about to have fun. It's date night, IUIC Sacramento. Let's go. What I'm most excited about for tonight is the gathering. Brothers and sisters gathering together. Yeah, I'm excited to see people stepping out, looking good.
I'm really excited that just from the camaraderie, all of us being able to be out here together. But really, honestly, it's just spending time with my Lord.
All right, so we got proven couples out here. We got married couples. We're out here having some grown-up fun, all right? We're going to use the world, but not abuse it, all right? So what you want to do, you want to get married. You want to do it right.
We're back on. I don't hear myself. We back in?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
turn the mics up a tad bit.
Yeah, turn them up, please. Please be on point today. Let's try to do better, man. I'm gonna give you guys a 0 for ratings today.
Yeah, Manny.
Yes, okay. All right. We up there, we there. Can y'all hear us? You should be able to hear us. I can't hear me, but I'm assuming.
Got a shadow on the floor.
Damn. All right, so let's begin. We're at Genesis chapter 4, verse 1.
Book of Genesis, chapter 4, and verse 1.
To show what was that if that woman next to him was a white woman, I'm gonna show you that there's nothing new under the sun. It's been our problem since the very, very beginning of time. That's been our problem. 4 on 1.
All right. And Adam knew Eve, his wife.
Adam knew Eve, his wife.
And she conceived and bare Cain and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord.
I've gotten a man from the Lord, not of the Lord. From the Lord. This man. You got a Zoom call? Oh, we'll call praises. Go ahead. We'll get there. Go ahead.
And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep.
And Abel was a keeper of sheep. She had Abel also after him, and he was a keeper of sheep. Go ahead.
But Cain was a tiller of the ground.
The Cain was a tiller of the ground. Go ahead.
And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground in offering unto the Lord.
So this is going into Cain, the man of the Lord. Now, go chapter 5 and verse 3.
Chapter 5, verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness.
His own likeness.
After his image, and called his name Seth.
So Cain was not made in the image of God. Cain was a man that the Lord gave Eve, but Seth was made in God's image, not Cain. 6 and 1.
6 and 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born of them, that the sons of God,
that's Seth's lineage, go ahead,
saw the daughters of men.
Daughters of men was Cain's daughters. Cain's daughters. Go ahead.
That they were fair.
That they were pretty. Go ahead.
And they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
So when we intermingle with these people, man, it caused problems. Sons of God started going the hell off, intermingling with Cain's children. And the same thing happened with us back then. We intermingled with Esau or Cain's children. That was always our downfall. Always our downfall. We got a Zoom call. Hopefully this time we can hear him. Remember last time we had a problem. I think it's from before. Hey, shalom, bro. You can hear us? Tell me you can hear us. You hear us? We can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just waiting for the go ahead.
Hey, Storm, bro. Most High Christ bless, man. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ray Well, IYC India.
India. Okay, all praises, man. I see India. All praises, man. All praises, man.
Yeah.
India. Okay. All praises.
I have 3 questions.
Okay.
I mean 5 questions.
5 questions.
Yeah, so
all right.
Yeah, 5 questions. 3 I think they have correlation with the topic of today.
Okay.
The 2 of them are like kind of off the track, but it's based on the class like you told 2 weeks ago, if not a month.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and ask. So the first question is like, so where did the Moors and Scythians of Russia go after the Renaissance era? Did they mingle amongst the white Rus, or did they fly somewhere else? Did they fly somewhere else? So where did they go?
They were enslaved. They were rounded up, killed off, shipped off, and enslaved.
Okay. Yeah. And now the second question is kind of like based on the first question. Is like, is it possible that amongst the white folks there is a remnant of Israel? Because I've read the book of the Negro rulers of Scotland. They say that the king's lineage, the King James lineage, the King Stuarts, and that king lineage, they say it has Negro blood in it. So, is it possible that amongst the white folks today, though we know that majority of them are Esau, is it possible that there is a remnant of Israel or Jacob in them?
Yes, but the ones we're referring to, the ones that sat on the throne, no, they were overthrown by the Germanic families that we were in alliance with. The Germanic families, William, I think it was George and William, right?
Yes.
George and William married into the Stuart family through the daughters.
Yep.
And then they took over, huh?
Like what Herod
did, right? Into the Hasmonean family and took on the throne and took on our name. When they conquered, I'm gonna get into that. When they conquered us, they took on our names and took over our estates along with our names. So I mean, are there some white folks walking around that if you shake their tree hard enough, black man will fall out of it? Yes, but the royal throne, in terms of them being the royal family, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay. The third question is, did Alexander the Great have black generals? Because I read somewhere just in this evening,
you're breaking up. Say
black general.
You're breaking up. Say it one more time. You're breaking up.
Like, can you just speak briefly?
You're breaking up. Say again. You're breaking up. I didn't hear what you said. Say it one more time.
Yeah, so I've just read a book. Yeah, I'm saying, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, so I was saying like, did Alexander the Great have the black generals? Because I've just read a book, so I want to like verify if you are familiar with like the black generals of Alexander's army. Please.
Yeah, I heard he did. I already did have black generals. Already did have some black generals. Rumor has it. I haven't looked into it, but I heard he did. Yes.
But we were in the army.
We were in the armies of the Greeks and the Romans.
It wouldn't be far fetched.
It wouldn't be far fetched. Yeah.
He would recruit from the people he conquered.
Right.
And go around.
Right. So it's
it
would be far fetched, right? Because remember the Israelites.
Yeah,
remember when Alexander the Great, when he conquered the Persians and the Medes, and the Israelites resided in that realm. So it was more than likely he most likely recruited us in his military from that conquest, because he didn't conquer us in Jerusalem. He conquered India and Ethiopia. He conquered the area of the Persians' reign. And the Israelites were all throughout those provinces, so more than likely he had us in his military, right? Because we had hands. Even in India, where you're from, We were sultans. We ruled. The Indians there gave us like authority, power. We became sultans over there and ruled and so on and forth. And there were a lot of slave revolts there as well.
Malik Ambar in India.
Malik Ambar, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and they used us as mercenaries as well.
We were used as mercenaries,
hired us
right.
out.
Hired us. We also hired mercenaries also among the Persians too.
So Zerubbabel.
The Zerubbabel's one, you know. So yeah, exactly. So, you know, definitely.
Yeah.
Even the Maccabees, they were the Greeks added us in their military, gave us citizenship. We Maccabees. So definitely.
Especially during the Roman times, you read Luke 3:14.
The tengono immortal, isn't it?
Yeah, the immortals. Yep. Yeah. Zerubbabel, right? The immortals, exactly. You know.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you. You went out a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the fourth question is so this is based on the class you asked by Deacon Malachi, and it's kind of related with the class you did. Oh Lord and oh my God. I know I'm going off.
Yeah, okay. You watched a lot of the classes. All praises. That's good. What's up? What's going on? This is off topic. I know it's off topic, but I'll deal with it. I'll entertain it because you calling from India, so I'm gonna give you I'll answer it. What's going on?
You breaking up?
But is Israel and the children who are on earth. This is before the Adam's fall. The children of men, the other nation. Is that correct, or have I misunderstand?
I miss you. Ask it one more time.
He's asking about the children of Adam before his fall.
Okay.
Yeah. So before Adam fell, because Adam had access to both paradise and earth, right?
Right.
So the children did Adam have children in paradise and on earth? And if yes, so the children who are born, which Adam had in paradise, those are the sons of God.
Correct.
And the children who he had on earth, this is before Adam's fall, were the children of men. Is that correct understanding, or am I backed up?
Well, that's when Adam got cast out. He had children on earth and he had children in paradise. And then when he fell, he had more children of men. So yes, the children of God were gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So those who are in paradise. Those were the sons of God, which is Israel, right?
Right, sons of God, correct. But once he fell, they fell too. And he had more. He had to make more of us.
Okay. Now the last question, kind of related to it. So my question is on Genesis 3:22. Genesis 3:22. You say like after Adam fall now, there's a plurality of let me read Genesis 3:22. It says, now this is Adam after the Adam's fall. He said, and the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live for. So now if Adam was Christ, then who was, because it says us, so it's going like, was he talking to the angels? Did the angels fall with Adam as well, or like, I want to understand.
Remember, Adam's a human, so these are angels, or these are angels talking. It's not, these are angels talking here in paradise.
Okay. So when Adam falls, the angels because the angels too are under submission of Adam, right?
No, I wouldn't say submission to Adam. I would say that they were in that realm.
Oh, okay.
Once Adam was fallible.
Okay.
Adam was fallible. Adam was a man. So he got cast out. He had to go. He couldn't stay there because flesh and blood can't inherit the kingdom.
Okay.
He's fallible.
Yeah.
They weren't fallible.
Yeah. What?
They were not fallible. Angels are not fallible. Angels are immortal. They're divine. They could stay there. He couldn't stay because he sinned. You understand?
Okay. And now, like the kingdom now reflects like him taking back what he lost in the beginning, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. That's
all praise. That's all I'm gonna
it
give
for
you, man.
today.
That's it.
That's it.
All praise.
And I'm not. Yeah, I'm not from just here for studying. I'm not
Yes,
from
sir.
India.
The deep stuff is good. The deep stuff is good, but focus on keeping the commandments out there, man. Stay strong out there, all right?
Yeah.
The deep stuff will come in time.
And I hope that you visit our country one day.
Yes, sir.
Tanzania. I saw you visit. I saw you visiting Malawi, which is next to our country. So.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yes, it is. Malawi is very beautiful. Very beautiful people out there. Very beautiful place. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy myself out there. So Lord's will I'll be out there eventually. Yes, sir. Malawi is.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. All praises, man. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
What's your name? Let me get your name.
Rayuel.
Okay, Rayuel. Okay, all praises, man. All praises, man.
Yeah, I didn't see my brother Abidan, but say shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
Officer Abidan.
Yes, sir. All praises. Yes, sir. Shout out to yes, sir.
Abidan people, man.
Abidan, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Rayuel. Shalom, most high, Christ bless, sir. All praises. Thanks for your call. All right. So we back. He gave the freaking audience all the deep stuff, asking the questions. So I'm gonna answer because he's, he calling from distance, So where we at? Let's go back to
Genesis 6:3.
Yeah. So showing now the sons of God always had an issue, had a thing for mingling themselves with the children of men, or Cain or Edom. Now, because remember earlier, I said earlier, nothing new under the sun. Right. Oh, that's good. Read that. This is good. This is the Bible. This is from the. Bible maps and charts? Yeah, read that. This is good. Read that.
The deluge was brought on by sin.
Go ahead.
The first 6 verses of Genesis 6 speak on the sons of God. Speak of the sons of God having relations with the daughters of men.
Go ahead.
Some have seen the sons of God as angelic or demonic beings.
Angelic beings. That was us. We were in our divine form at the time. We're not divine form, but we were in a heavenly position, authority. Go ahead.
And thus the evil is demons cohabiting with humans.
No, that's Enoch nonsense. Go ahead, watch.
More likely
it says, but more likely, because the first story is Enoch, angels having sex with people. No. It was the sons of God having sex with non-sons of God, sons of men. Watch this. More likely, go ahead.
The sons of God were the sons of the godly line of Seth.
That's accurate. The sons of God was of the godly line of Seth. Go ahead.
And the daughters of men were women from the profane line of Cain.
That's what happened. That's the point. Yes, sir. Messing around with Cain's daughters. That's why she said, I have got me a man of the Lord. Mm-hmm. And we lay with the daughters of man or men. That's Cain's children. That was always our problem. Always our hang up. That's all I want. Thank you.
Wisdom of Solomon 10 about the...
Oh, we can get that too. Wisdom of Solomon 10. Let's get it. Wisdom of Solomon 10. Come on! Well, so what led to that? Us mixing with Edom women, what led to that?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 1.
Let's go!
She preserved the first formed father of the world that was created alone.
Adam, go ahead.
And brought him out of his fall.
Mm-hmm.
And gave him power to rule all things.
Gave Adam power to rule all things. Go ahead.
But when the unrighteous went away from her in his anger.
That's going into Cain. Go ahead.
He perished also in the fury wherewith he murdered his brother.
He got killed in the same furious way he killed Abel. Go ahead.
For whose cause?
Stop. Whose is Cain? For Cain's cause. Because of Cain. Go ahead.
The earth being drowned with the flood, wisdom again preserved it and directed it the course of the righteous in a piece of wood of small value.
So Cain was the cause of the flood. Cain's wickedness spread. He mingled. Some sons of God intermingled with him, and his evil spread throughout the earth. And God said, I have to kill everyone because of Cain.
He had influence.
He had influence over the whole planet, over the world, the known world at the time, the known world. He had influence over, so the Lord said, I got to flood this, because of Cain, I got to kill everybody. And likewise again, because of Edom, I got to kill a lot of y'all with fire.
That's what it says, as it was in the days of Noah, it shall be the same way.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Christ said. That's what Christ said, exactly.
So all the debauchery we see today, it was happening back then.
Yep. All the evil, all the technological advancements of evil today, flat screen, all that stuff, it's around back then, not flat screen, but technology advances against God, all that was back with Cain too. Weapons of destruction and all that was Cain. Edom again, Cain and Edom, same thing. Protagonist, antagonist. Jacob and Esau. Nothing new. Now, give me African presence again. I want page 253. You got to fly through this because I want to try to get to this joint. That's 253 there? Yes, sir. 254. Let me see. I'm just going to fly through this. I don't want to waste my time. Read the culturally.
Culturally, McRitchie identifies the Australoid element with the construction of dolmens, stone circles, and cairns, the remains of which are found throughout Britain and Western Europe.
So the Australoid goes into, because remember I said earlier, Japheth had Europe also. He was in Britain, but not as much as he was in other parts. So Jake took over Britain because there was very few Japheth there, but we intermingled with them. Read on.
For McRitchie, then, the black man was the original man of Britain.
Right, which is us. Go ahead.
He was quickly followed, however, by other ethnic types.
He was followed after other ethnic types, and Esau came after. Go ahead.
For example, Mongoloids. But even here, McRitchie identifies a black element. Turks.
No, go down. It was probably, go down, read that.
It was probably racial elements of this combination that constituted the physical composition of the Silures.
Of the who?
Of the Silures.
Of the Silures. That's the line of King Arthur and them. The Silures. The king, what's his name? Murig, Tudrig. Right. These are Silures or Carthaginians, Israelites. Go ahead.
Described by first century historian Tacitus as swarthy.
Black.
Complexioned with hair tending to curl.
With woolly hair. Go ahead.
Moors, Blackamoors, Tawny Moors.
Moors, Blackamoors, Tawny Moors. I'm the Blackmore part. I'm the Blackmore. Tawny Moors is more like, I'm the Blackmore. Tawny Moors is more. Tawny Moors is like the brown.
No comment, D.
Light brown Moors. That's not me. Go ahead.
Shakespeare uses the word Moor as a synonym for Negro.
Go ahead.
McRitchie's work on the Moors is one of the highlights of ancient and modern batons.
Right.
The author was convinced absolutely, totally and completely that the Moors were, beyond a shadow of a doubt, black people who had played a vital role in the colonization of Western Europe and especially Britain.
Read.
Although it may not be easy to trace their route hither and the date of their arrival, a branch of this family did inhabit Britain.
During the time of the Carthaginians. Go ahead.
And are not only known as Mari and Moors.
Mari got Mauritania or Morocco. Mari, go ahead.
But also as Morvenses, Morenses, Moraman, and people of Moray or Moravia. The name Moravia was given to.
Look at that right there. Look at that picture with the woolly hair and the crown. That's the coat of arms. Go down.
Family crest.
A what?
Family crest.
Of what?
From Britain.
A what?
From Britain.
Go up to the face again. Family crest from Britain. That's the coat of arms from Britain. A family crest with a throne, with a crown on her head, on his head, or her head. There's a her. Her head. Go down.
Family crest from Britain with pronounced Africoid features.
Black features. Go ahead.
The first inhabitants of Britain, and more especially those of the northern parts, were chronologically
their skulls, because they found their burials. Go ahead.
Of a type approaching to the Negro.
Negro skulls and the burials of these kings and queens. Black skulls, black Brits. Next page. Go ahead. Chronologically. Go ahead. Two what?
2 districts in Scotland.
Go ahead.
The smaller district in the south has been the named father of a family distinguished in Scottish history.
Remember, we're talking about the Scots, King James line of Scots. Go ahead.
The Morays of Philippa in Selkirkshire. One of the estates of this clan bore the significant name of the Black Barony.
Black Barony. Black Barons. Go ahead.
We see one of the black people in the person of a king of Alban of the 10th century. History knows him sometimes as Kenneth.
Stop. So you have a king of the 10th century who was sometimes known as Kenneth. A black king. Watch.
Sometimes as Dub.
Sometimes this King Kenneth was known as Dub. Dub. Go ahead.
And sometimes as Nigger.
Nigger. Kenneth dub nigger. What's his name? The king. Go ahead.
The version of the Pictish Chronicle and the Irish Nennius calls him Sinead Vel Duf.
Sinead Vel Dub. Sinead Vel Dub. Go ahead.
And St. Birkin styles him Dub of the three black divisions.
Black of the three black divisions. Go ahead.
The Picts seem to have preserved a tradition that the whole nation was once divided into 7 provinces, and it would appear that the three black divisions.
The three black divisions. Go ahead.
Over which Dub, or the black.
Dub means black, like the place called Dublin. In England, it means Black Lake. Dublin, Black Lake, Dub. Go ahead.
Held sway, formed that portion of the original 7 which remained untouched by the white race.
White folks didn't come over there. They didn't rule over there. Go ahead.
The Moors are still largely represented throughout the British Islands. Although, of course, the crossing and recrossing of 30 generations, while increasing the number of descendants, has lessened the intensity of the resemblance to the ancestral stock. But the swarthy hue asserts itself still, though in a modified degree. Last century, when Martin described the western islands of Scotland, he remarked that the complexion of the natives of Skye was, for the most part, black. Of the natives of Jura, he said that they were generally black of complexion, and of the Aran that they were generally brown, and some of a black complexion.
Yeah.
Even before the period in which Kenneth the nigger,
not Kenneth the Niger, it was Kenneth the nigger, or the dub, the black. Go ahead.
Of the 3 black divisions lived, more than a century earlier, in fact, Britain was subjected to violent and repeated assaults by the aggressive and expanding Danes.
The Danes were more fierce. The Danes. These are Danes. Black people too. Watch. Go say it.
Who, as McRitchie points out,
keep in mind. Keep the Danes in mind. Danes. Keep them in mind. Go ahead.
Were not a racially homogenous group. The Denari are styled Black Dinars
or
Black Danes.
Black Danes. So the Danes, the Scots, or the Saxons and Danes are fighting each other over. Remember, black on black crime over Europe. We were fighting each other over it. Go ahead.
In none of these terms is there any hint that the color of their hair is indicated. The Danes then were not of pure color. They were dub, black.
They were black, the Danes. Go ahead.
There can be no question about it. The designation given by the common people of one race to another is almost invariably founded upon some physical feature. And the most natural distinction is that of color, where the races differ in complexion. The invading whites styled the Indians of America Redskins.
Nonsense. Go ahead.
And these again called their conquerors pale faces.
That's true. Go ahead.
A native Australian is a black fellow to the modern Breton, who after all is his exceedingly distant kinsman. Other blacks are roughly spoken of by us either under the title or under its other form as Negroes.
Go ahead.
Therefore, when the white races of Britain styled the Danes black heathen, they simply made use of the most natural term that could occur to them.
White folks called the black Danes black heathen. That's what he's saying. Go ahead.
One gets the impression that the Danish visitations in Britain were anything but pleasant. They were frequent occurrences, sudden and destructive.
The Danes are very, very destructive. They were fierce. They were gangsters. Go ahead.
And were only halted by the Norman invasion of Britain in 1090. In 987, for example, the Danes landed in South Wales, destroying and pillaging to the extent that the local ruler, Meredith, was compelled to pay them a penny.
Now look at this right here. That's a black woman right there. Tell me she's white, man. I'll throw bleach in your face. That's a black woman there. That's a black woman. Okay? Woolly hair, earrings, nose, lips. Go down, see what that is? Crown around her body. Read what that says?
Family crest.
What is it?
Family crest.
What is it?
Family crest.
A family crest. Go ahead.
From Britain, with prominent Africoid features. Last century, when Martin described the western islands of Scotland, he remarked that the complexion of the natives of Skye was for the most part black. Of the natives of Jura, he said that they were generally black, and of Aran that they were generally brown and of a black complexion.
Black people all over the place. Wherever they are in Europe, in the UK, the British Isles, is black people fighting black people ruling over black and white people. Next.
A penny.
Go ahead.
Penny for every man within his land. which was called the Tribute of the Black Army.
Wow, go ahead.
There were certain islands in Britain where the Danes lingered for extended periods. And thus we have, for example, names like Leetzen, to the...
Nope, you're reading it long. I'll read it for you. Names like Leod, son to the Black Prince of Man. Now, Leod, his name was McLeod. Now, McLeod, when you say it together, is McLeod. McLeod. Some of y'all who are older in that generation of 80s babies, there's a show came on TV called Highlander, where they were immortals. They would fight. They could be only one. And you cut his head off. His name was Connor McLeod. Mick means son of. Loud, Leod, McLeod. There you go, right there. This guy plays Connor McLeod. That's supposed to be a black man. We lived in the Highlands of Scotland, and some lived in the lowlands of Scotland. He was a Highlander. So his name is, so you had a man, it was a prince, a king, that ruined over, I think it was an island, an island of some kind, a land mass, called the Isle of Man. Right, the surname MacLeod comes from the Scottish Gaelic MacLeod, meaning son of Leod, or a patronymic name derived from Old Norse, Leord, meaning ugly or ugly one. That's bullshit. That's what that means. That means black. It means black. It's white folks insulting us. Go back out. It means son of Leod.
But Skye was an island. They were different islands of Scotland.
Yeah, and
in that region.
The isle, it was called the Isle of Man, I believe.
Yeah.
And there was a king that reigned over that particular isle, and he had sons, and their son's name was Leod, or the Prince of Man. Go ahead.
Names like Leod, son to the Black Prince of Man.
Watch.
An island which the Danes denominated.
So the Danes had that island within the island. It was an island, an isle within an isle, I guess. An island with an island, right? An island. There you go, right there. Zoom in. That's it. That's y'all on point now. Okay, good. Right there, right there, a little thing right there. The Isle of Man. That was a black division right there, and the Danes had that realm to themselves. Okay, this is all ours.
Right,
all of it.
All of that.
Go down to the bottom real fast. Something real quick. Move it to the left. Oh, they don't have it. They have a thing called the Scilly Isles. Scilly Isles. That means Silurian Islands. There we go. Right there. Isles of Scilly. That's Silures. The isle goes back to the word Silures. That's Jake. The Isles of Scilly or Silures. Right. That's all. All of UK was ours. It'll be so again. If it ain't destroyed by America, we're gonna take it back. That was ours. All right, the Isle of Man. That's what the Danes had. Go back to the page.
An island which the Danes dominated. The father of Leod seems to have been Olaf
Svarti. Olaf Svarti. Go ahead.
Or Olav the Swart.
Or Olav the Black. Olav. Go ahead.
Who was king of Man.
He was the king of Man, and MacLeod was the prince of the island of Man. Go ahead.
In the 13th century.
That's 1200s.
It could be pointed out also as a side note that the first king of Norway, which also appears to have had a black element, was styled Halfdan the Black.
So the first king of Norway, his name was Halfdan the Black. Halfdan the nigga.
Yes, sir.
You got one king named Kenneth Nigga.
nigga.
Dub nigga. His name was Nigga. Kenneth Nigga. And you got Halfdan the nigga. Come on. Listen, don't get mad at me. Give me Acts 13:1. That's in the Bible.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Good stuff. All praises. The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon.
Put the text up there. Go ahead.
That was called nigger.
That's how it's pronounced. Nigga. Not niger, nigga. Shalom, read the text now.
Shalom. Does that mean Cain and his line was the sons of Satan? And thank you for clarification on King James.
Yes, he is a son of Satan. He's a child of the wicked one. Correct. All of them. And they came back as Esau. Read that.
A prominent Viking of the 11th century was...
Here we go. Come on, Manny. Let's go. Come on.
Viking.
Go ahead.
A prominent Viking.
A prominent what?
Viking.
A prominent Viking. Go ahead.
Of the 11th century.
1000s.
Was Thorhall.
Thorhall. Go ahead.
Who was aboard the ship that carried the Vikings to the American coast.
That was called, they call that Vinland Saga. The story of Leif Erikson. They sailed to the Americas. A lot of them, they ain't make it. Gad, Northern Kingdom killed them off. Chased them back out. Either killed them or killed them out of the land or chased them out. It didn't work. Now, there's a show, thank you, all praises. There's an animated show that's on Netflix now called Vinland Saga. Season 1's the best one. These are all black people. These are Siluri's here. These are all the Siluri's descendants. That's what these are. The name Siluri's changed in time, but the children took on names like Danes, Picts, Scots. It's the same people. Go back to it again. Show it again. Put it back up again. Vinland Saga. You got the guy on the left with the sword pointed. That's Askeladd. You got the the blonde guy on the top left. That's Thorfinn. Nope. That's Thor. That guy on the right is Thorkel. But go again. Go again. That's Thorkel. No, go back. That's Thorkel. Go to the left. That's Thorfinn. Go to the bottom right. That's Thor's. Go to the little boy. That's Thorfinn Little. This Vinland Saga show is freaking excellent.
That's Canute.
That's Canute. Yeah, Canute is in the back, I think, right?
He has his back towards us with the long hair. Right there.
Oh, yeah, that's Canute. He's black also. A king. These are all Ammonites. The Ammonites, Japanese, took our history and whitewashed it. These are supposed to be all black people here. Askeladd, the guy at the sword pointed, professed to be a descendant of King Arthur because he knew that man or that family was the same people as him. Legendary or not. Semi-legendary, whatever. So this here, these are all Vikings. They were called the Jomsburg Vikings. Thor's got the black hair. He was a Jomsburg Viking. Now, Thor's right here, the black hair, he married the sister, go up to the top right, of Thorkel. And so they had Thorfinn to the left. Okay? So that's his nephew right there. Go to the bottom. Bottom. That's the son of the guy with the black hair. Now, so the guy in the top left, that's Thorfinn. The little boy in the bottom, that's Thorfinn the younger. Okay? Now, real quick.
I posted some pages.
You got something?
About,
all right, post it up.
About the Johnsburg. I just posted it in the group.
That's right. Sean Connery, Highlander. Sean Connery played a Spaniard who was supposed to be a Moor. Yep. He played a black. The guy that trained Conor McLeod how to fight with the sword before he got killed himself. Yep. That was an excellent show, man. Excellent show. All of them are good. And I think the second villain he fought, or first, was Mario Van Peebles. That was the first villain I think he fought. He was a crazy, like a black Viking, which is Jake, basically, if you watch it.
Origin of the Anglo-Saxon race. A study of the settlement of England and the tribal origin of the Old English people.
Mm-hmm.
Their descendants are among the darkest people of Europe.
Damn.
And as they were thralls, some of them may have accompanied their lords. The Danes and Norse, having the general race characteristics of tall, fair men, must have been sharply distinguished in appearance from Vikings, such as those of
Jomsburg Vikings.
For many of these were probably of a dark complexion.
Wow, because you had black Vikings and you had white Vikings. The white Vikings came later on, but the Jomsburg Vikings were black. Okay, I'm going to share it now. Now go back.
What that before.
Huh?
That's what that show is about? Well, he's reading here.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
And
Vinland
Job
Saga about the
9:24.
Jomsburg Vikings. They were mad huge. They were big. I'm going to show you. They were tall. Thorkel is huge. Yeah. If you want, put a scene up of the anime on YouTube. It's
Thorfinn is fighting
Thorfinn versus the Thorkel.
Thorkel, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Thorfinn
a crazy
versus
fight.
Thorfinn versus Thorkel. You can go put that on the screen. They're on a boat. Go read
it a
back,
bridge?
keep reading. There's more. Let me see. Read a prominent Viking. Read that.
A prominent Viking of the 11th century was Thorhall.
That he's most likely a Jomsburg. They all had that same name. Thor's, Thorkel, Thorfinn. Go ahead.
Who was aboard the ship that carried the Vikings to the American coast.
Go ahead.
Thorhall was a huntsman in summer, and in winter, the steward of Eric the Red.
Eric the Red's in that show, and he's white for some, Ammon take our history and steal it. Go ahead.
He was, it is said, a large man.
A what?
A large man.
Large. I said, that's what I said. When they found King Arthur's burial, his bones, for you stupid, dumb, pathetics, he was huge. That whole race, that line was big black men. Read on.
And strong.
And strong. Go ahead.
Black.
Black.
And like a giant.
Like King Arthur's burial. Or the one that King Arthur's based upon, his burial. He was huge. Read.
Silent.
Quiet.
And foul-mouthed in his speech.
Like me sometime. Sorry. Go ahead.
And always egged on Eric to the worst.
It would always pick on Eric. Go ahead.
He was a bad Christian.
Go ahead.
Another Viking more noteworthy than Thorhall was Thorfinn.
Thorfinn. Go ahead.
Son of Sigurd.
Son of Sigurd, or Thor's in the show. Go ahead.
The most distinguished of all the earls in the islands.
He was the most distinguished of all the earls on the island. Go ahead.
The life and deeds of Thorfinn are recorded both in the
Orkneyinga
saga and the saga of
Olaf.
Thorfinn ruled over 9 earldoms in Scotland and Ireland and died at the age of 75.
Old age. Go ahead.
His widow married the king of Scotland.
Go ahead.
Thorfinn was described as one of the largest men in point of stature.
He was the largest in the point of stature.
And ugly.
Nah, when they say ugly, we're going to show you why he says ugly. Watch, keep going.
Sharp-featured and somewhat tawny. And the most martial-looking man.
No, they say ugly because he was black. I'm going to prove that in a minute. Go ahead.
It's been related that he was the foremost of all his men.
He was the most toughest of all his men. Now, let me see what I want. Go down, let me see one more. Oh, yeah, man. Let's get that. Play that. We got to play like a short.
That fight scene.
This fight scene. Now, this right here, now the guy in the boat is holding a big-ass log right there. That's Thorkel. That's Thorkel.
His uncle, right?
His uncle, yes. Now, his Thorkel's sister married Thorfinn's father, Thor's. Thor's was more stronger than Thorkel was. This is Thorfinn right here. He doesn't know it's his uncle yet. Press play. So they tell him, listen, pause. Right now, Thorfinn is pretty much a slave to Askeladd. He goes, if you beat this guy, I'll let you go free. But he knew this kid couldn't beat Thorkel. Press play.
The only person Thorkel lost against was his father.
His father.
Yeah.
Yes. Press play. That's Thorfinn there. That's his uncle. This guy looks fun. That's Askeladd. A huge man in front with the log. Go ahead. That's Thorkel. Now fast forward some. A little bit. So he jumps. He's all mine, a little one. He's fighting him with a log.
He got a little dagger on him.
Yeah, he's about to die. Fast forward some. He called him a suicide attacker. He's going to kill him. Pause. I mean, maybe fast forward a little bit. He tried to slit his wrist because he's big. Pause. Go to Thor's and Thorkel. Thor's versus Thorkel. That's his father. So we were a problem. We were gods on this earth. I'll tell you straight up and down. Even in our wickedness, we were still gods. This guy you saw how big he is because that's how we were back then, but black. They made him huge. You see his arm, his body, his legs. That's how Thorfinn was. That's Thorfinn little. When he got older, he was big like that. That's how Arthur's Ab Murig was, who King Arthur's based upon. Built like that. Tudrig was built like that. Murig built like that. They were huge black men. Pretty much they were like tall versions of, what's his name? The guy that played the father in Anybody Hates Chris.
Cherry Crews.
Cherry Crews. That's how they looked, like that. Let me see. Let me see. That's Thorkel Younger.
Yeah,
Flashback. That's Thor's pause.
And that's his sister.
That's his sister right there, and that's Thorfinn Little. So he wants to stop fighting as a Viking and live a normal life. Thorkel's like, I'm going to kill you. You don't quit this job. It's like a mafia. You can't leave. So press play.
Let's pretend the sea really was my end.
Fast forward some.
For me, all right?
He faked his death so he could.
That's it for me.
Yeah, he faked his death, but
I'm not fighting anymore. I understand now.
Fast forward.
I can't.
Mad,
we're well aware of the code. We execute those who leave without the chieftain's permission.
Yep.
This is a town of fighters. You only know the way of the sword. Where else will you go?
Somewhere that's not here.
Yep.
Anywhere.
Thor's wait.
It's fine. Stay behind me.
Yep. That's Thorfinn's father.
Goodbye, Thorkel.
Where is your sword?
Don't need it.
Knocked them out. And went home. Went home with his wife and kids and lived his life, raised his son. The only person that could beat Thorkel was Thor's. That show is amazing. That's season 1 still. Yeah. Amazing show. An amazing show. Y'all gotta watch it, man. Y'all gotta watch it.
Even in the cartoons, they cover our faces. That's just insane.
Yep.
It's a cartoon. Why not make them black? I mean,
nah, that's too much. What's the text we got? We got a text?
No, they all have come together against us. That's what the song says.
So now when you watch that show, we can watch with black eyes now. So everyone on that damn show should be looking like you and I. We got a text there. What did that say?
Sean Connery played a Spaniard in Highlander. In the movie, McLeod called him a Moor.
Yeah, the white guy play a Moor. Make it make sense. It's crazy, bro. He taught Conor McLeod how to fight with the sword. And likewise, they had, I think, the same thing with Zorro, where they had, what's his name, the guy that plays Odin in Thor. The old dude, the white dude that plays Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He trained Antonio Banderas how to fight with the sword. Then you watch Robin Hood, they had a Moor teach him how to use the bow.
Wow.
In the most recent Robin Hood. Yeah, him right there.
Yeah,
him right there. I think he's supposed to be a Moor too.
Anthony Hopkins.
People a Spaniard also. I'm gonna share that Spaniards are black too. Well, you know what I mean. The real ones, original ones. But read that here.
Starting from in most of the examples cited of whatever nature, the two great types appear as enemies.
Yeah, they always fight each other. Go ahead.
Which was their natural attitude. And a great number of the legendary instances preserve the memory.
No. So that's something. It's not black, folks. Watch this. Come on.
Of the legendary instances preserve the memory of this mutual enmity.
This mutual, the recorded memories and legends record this mutual enmity. Watch.
The black giants of the Welsh.
The black giants of the Welsh. That's the Silures. That's the Danes. That's all of them. The black giant. Watch.
And other tales are hateful and hard.
Regarding them. Watch.
The Welsh black oppressor.
The Welsh. That's us. The Welsh black oppressors. Watch.
And the black knight of.
And the what?
Black knight.
The what?
Black knight.
Black knights. That the guy showed you earlier with the white wife. Go ahead.
Of Lancashire are fierce tyrants. The cruel foes of all white people.
What were we?
The cruel foes of all white people.
We were the cruel foes of all white people. We did not get along. Because white folks moved into Europe and there was war. But some of us got stupid and possibly married into them. We did. But we were cruel foes of them. Get that real quick. Is he Genesis 25? In the womb? Let's start from the beginning of the womb. 25:20. That hatred we had was always mutual. Christianity has changed us. Read that.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 20.
Now I mean hate as in you go out there and harm them. I mean as in not get along, not like each other, always enemies. Read.
And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian.
Uh-huh.
And was that? And I can't pronounce that.
Where you at? What verse you at?
Damn,
20.
come on.
Where?
20.
I'll read it.
25, 20.
Come on.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 20. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram, the sister to Laban the Syrian.
Come on.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren.
Because she was going to have no babies. Go ahead.
And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived.
So the Lord heard his prayer, and she finally got pregnant.
And the children struggled together within her.
They were in her womb fighting. Struggling means they were fighting in her womb. Read on.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
If I'm meant to be pregnant, why are they fighting in my womb? Why am I in such pain? Go ahead.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations are in thy womb. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall
what?
be 2 manner of people.
2 manner. They behave different, act different, look different, think different, see things different, feel things different, eat different, live different. 2 manner of people. Go ahead.
Shall be separated from thy bowels.
They'll not get along. They will be separated. Because twins are always together. These are going to be separate in your bowels, not be the same. Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. That will be us. We're the stronger than the other. Go ahead.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder, at some point in time, when David was starting with David, they served us. And then even later on in the Dark Ages, they served us. But that was all temporary because of our rebellion. So that hate or that enmity has been there since the dawn of our existence. Since the womb we fought.
Right.
Jump down when she finally gave birth to them.
And the first, verse 25, and the first came out red all over like in hairy garments.
Esau came out red, the so-called white man, like in hairy garments. Go ahead.
And
Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
Because he was faded away. Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
We read why, because he's the end of the world. Jacob grabbed the hold of his heel, of Esau's heel, which is the end of the world, and Jacob grabbed it, being the end, the beginning that follows. Go ahead.
And his name was called Jacob.
He's not described because he looked normal. Go ahead.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
They had to wait 40 years before she finally got pregnant. 20 years before they finally had kids. Let's go back. At a later date. At a later date.
At a later date, when the whites were gaining the ascendancy.
They were gaining the ascendancy when they start to take over.
And the blacks were cut up into straggling bands.
They start to conquer us, and we start to lose and be diminished. Go ahead.
Or lurking, like the Black Morrow of Galloway, in solitary dens and forest shades, out of which they issued by night, intent on murder and rapine.
Yep, we would come out there and hunt them and massacre them. Go ahead.
Even at this stage of their history, the blacks were the dreaded enemies of the whites.
The blacks, that's why they made black Pete or saute Pete, they turn them into crumpets. Because they'll come and get you, kill you. The big scary black man will hunt your dreams. He'll come and get you. Go ahead. This goes all the way back to that time right here. Go ahead.
Indeed, it is of this epoch that the popular imagination has most retained the impression. The days of black oppression.
The days of black oppression when we were ruling over them. Go ahead.
Are so remote that their memory only lives in half-forgotten legends.
That our rulership became simply a word of legend. Go ahead.
Like crumpets.
Like crumpets. Swate Pete. Go ahead.
Not so the time when the black castles...
Whoa, wait, stop. The what?
Not so the time when the black castles...
The what?
Black castles.
Black castles. Go ahead. Now y'all doing... There you go. Go ahead.
Were owned by another race.
The black castles are now owned by another race. What race? White folks. white folks. Go ahead.
And their former masters were skulking among woods and caves.
And now we're the ones in the caves, and they're in our castles. Go ahead.
So vivid was the fear of them. And
so vivid was the fear of us. Go ahead.
And so lasting its impression.
And we left behind a lasting impression of fear. Go ahead.
That children of the 19th century.
That children of the 1800s. Go ahead.
Peering into dark recesses.
They were looking to a dark. It's outside. It's dark outside. They think about niggas out there. Gonna come get them. Go ahead.
Timorously, or peasant girls seeing suddenly then their own image reflected by the candle from the dark window pane, shiver all over with apprehension
of what?
At the vision of the dreaded
black man. Wow. The big scary black man can come get us. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Look in the mirror. Candyman, Candyman. All that go back to us. Go ahead.
A mere imaginary bug bare to them, but a real terror to those from whom they inherited the feeling.
Because their ancestors, that was based upon what we were doing to them in real life. Mm-hmm. Get that real quick, Revelation 11. How we tormented them.
11 and 10. Revelations chapter 11 and verse 10.
Come on!
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets,
Judah and Israel, go ahead,
tormented them.
What do we do?
Tormented them.
Tormented them. Go ahead.
That dwelt on the earth.
That nations. We tormented the nations that dwelt on the earth, especially Edom. We don't go back to it again. Read that.
Thus
but the traces of them.
But the traces of our black ancestry are visibly.
No, this guy is saying the traces of our black ancestry, because he's thinking that that's his ancestors, and it might be. Who knows? But either or, the traces of our black ancestry. Go ahead.
Are visibly existent in the 100 surnames.
In what?
In the 100 surnames.
So the traces of our black ancestry are visibly existent in our surnames, our last names. Watch, read on.
Some of these denote complexion.
These last names denote complexion. Watch.
Others do so, but indirectly.
Other names do so complexion, but indirectly. Watch.
The first class.
Getting cold in here. I think the AC back on again. Go ahead.
The first class includes a great many. There are the clans Rory and Dougal.
So you got clans Rory and Dougal. Go ahead.
Spelt Dubgil.
Spelt what?
Dubgil.
Dubgil. Go ahead.
Or black strangers.
So Dubgil means black strangers. Go ahead. Or Dubgil is Dougal. Like McDougal. Dubgil. Double. Go ahead. Dubgil. Go ahead.
And their own genealogy. There are all the varieties of dub.
Dub like Dublin.
Black. Such as Duff.
So Dub turned into Duff, like Macduff. Go ahead.
Dow.
Dub turned into Dow.
Macduff.
Mac, son of black. Macduff.
And others.
Go ahead.
There are Dons.
You got names like Don. That goes back to Dub Black.
Cars.
Cars goes back to Dub Black.
And Dargs.
Dargs goes back to Black.
With their equivalent Duns.
And like David Dunn, like the movie Unbreakable, with Bruce Willis, his name was David Dunn. Black David. Elijah, who was Samuel Jackson's character, and David's son Joseph in the movie Unbreakable. All about us. Go ahead.
Browns.
Done. Go ahead. Browns.
Grays. And blacks.
Go ahead.
All these are color names showing a black or tawny ancestor.
A black or light brown ancestor. Go ahead.
So also is the name of Douglas.
Douglas goes back to the word Douglas. Go ahead.
Literally black swarthy. And that of Murray, with its kindred forms of Moore, etc.
So Murray goes back to Moray, or Murray, like Bill Murray. Bill Moray, Morristown, Morrison. So we ruled, we surnamed ourselves black. Then when the white man conquered us, he took on our estate and took on our names. That's what he did. Go ahead.
Other recollections.
These are all self-given bywords. By this time, give me Jeremiah 17:4. This will happen.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
So our lineage, this is confusion right here with Murray. So our confusion, so our heritage was discontinued. I said confusion because you guys give me confusion. So our heritage was discontinued. So now our names are no longer Israel anymore. Now we're Murray, we're Dub. Now we're just black now. But of course, based upon our complexion, we called ourselves, certain ourselves based upon our complexion. Okay? So now read on.
Other recollections of the blacks may be seen in the topography of Britain. For I think it will be found that localities are oftener named after the people who inhabit them than from any other distinguishing association.
Yeah.
There is no word better entitled to be called the John Smith of the nomenclature of British localities than the word black. Undoubtedly, there are cases where this adjective has been applied because it denoted some apparent and striking feature in the landscape, as for example in the case of the gloomy black country, or where some craggy peaks assert itself distinctly as a black rock. But in most instances, no such explanation is satisfactory, and it is apparent that the real origin of the name dates from the days when certain portions of Scotland were distinctly recognized as black divisions, for the simple reason that they were peopled by black races, over whom, in the latter half of the 10th century, there ruled Kenneth Malcolm.
Stop. Kenneth Malcolm is black. Kenneth Malcolm. Kenneth Malcolm, down the line, is the father, great-great-grandfather of Macbeth, who was also described as a black man. Macbeth. Go ahead.
Known to his contemporaries as the Black. Of miscellaneous black names, there are a great many. Blackchester, an ancient oval camp in Lauder Parish. Black House, a range of mountains on the natural border of Selkirk and Peeblesshire.
Selkirkshire. We read it earlier. Go ahead.
This region, from so early a period as the time of Malcolm,
it's Doug McMalcolm. Go ahead.
Center, belonged to the family Douglas.
So this area belonged to the time of Douglas. Go ahead.
Douglas or Black Swarthy.
Black. Douglas means black. Black Swarthy. Go ahead.
It appears to have been used by them as both a fastness and a hunting ground. Blacklaw, a ruined tower of the Douglases. Black Quarter, the territory now forming Port Patrick Parish, Wigtonshire. These are only a few of the very highlights of ancient and modern Britons. There are numerous other points of interest with the limitations of space simply will not allow us to introduce.
What page we in? 260. No, I don't want all of that. Get 92. This is good, too. This is all good, though. 92. Yep, I want this. Read that.
For example, Rogers shows that Moor, or people of Mauritania.
That's Northwest Africa. Go ahead. That's all Israelites, Berbers, Semitic Berbers. Go ahead.
Who were in Europe in large numbers.
Where?
Who were in Europe in large numbers.
The people of Mauritania, Israelites in Northwest Africa, we were in all of Europe, Spain, Italy, read that earlier. Spain, Italy, France, Ireland, Scotland, Russia, Germany. We were everywhere. Go ahead.
As a consequence of invasions from Africa.
We invaded Europe from Africa. Go ahead.
Left their traces in the records of European heraldry.
Heraldry is the coats of arms I showed you earlier with the crowns, the images, the women, the men ruling. Go ahead.
In several European nations. European family crests showing black faces.
There you go. European what?
Family crests showing black faces and coarse hair are accompanied frequently by such African derivatives as Moor, Moorhead, Morris, Morrison, Mora, Maurice, Morale, Moreau, Moretti, Moor, meaning a person from Mauritania.
Moors, go ahead.
Sometimes the label is a bit more indirect with names such as Schwartz.
Now Schwartz, remember, you got so-called call themselves, I'm Schwartz this, Schwartz that. That's black, Schwartz, like swarthy. Or they call you Swatzer. It means nigger, Swatzer. Swarthy, Swartz, Go ahead.
Schwarzkopf.
That's a black man's name.
And Schwartzman.
Black men.
Which are German for black.
See? It's German. They call you Schwarzer. Germans call black people Schwarzer. That's in black. Go ahead.
Black head and black man.
Look at the word swastika. I think they mean the same thing. Look up the word swastika, what it means. Swastika. It's that little cross, the Germans used it. It's what the word itself means. Swastika, what the word means. Swastika. I'm just taking a guess here. Did that sound right? Go down to the sign. That's it right there to the right. That's the German Nazi sign, swastika. Do what the word means. Go through what the word means, swastika. Swastika. Go up. Type in etymology. Click that.
Swastika. Greek cross with arms bent at right angles, 1871, from Sanskrit, svatstika, literally being fortunate, from svatsvi, well-being, luck, from su, well.
All right, I'll leave it alone. I thought I had something to do with black. I could be right. If I dig, I might find it. Who knows? So, okay, read on.
Le Noir is French for the black.
Le Noir. Like noir means black. Noir, le noir, the black. Go ahead.
As well as black, blackman, and black man in English, all of which may be translated to mean black or black person, even though present-day bearers of such names may bear few, if any, visible traces of African
physiognomy. Me and white folks walk around with these last names. This don't apply to them because they conquered us and took our names and assumed our estates. Because behind an estate or behind a castle is a name attached to it. Now go back to those images now at the castles.
Dig, I had a book to prove that Macbeth was black.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, with the Macbeth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get that with the. Okay, right here, real fast after this. So right here, you see right here, zoom in to the left. That's the blacks in their castle, and white folks trying to fight go up there and fight against us. Okay, whites against blacks warring over supremacy. Go to the next image. Nope. To the right. There's them killing us with the lion shield of Judah. Their heads us laying there dead in the floor. They conquered us. Whites conquered us. Took our castle. Go down. Us in the castle again with the white bandana on their head. Zoom in. That bandana right there is a crown. It's a crown. When the bandana's on our head, we're ruling. When it's over our eyes, we're in slavery. We're in darkness, blindness. So you'll see an image of Moors with a bandana over his eyes. We're conquered. If it's over our foreheads, it's our crown. We're ruling, and they conquered us. Go back to it again. Why am I seeing this? There you go. Okay, I'll pray. There you go. That's when they conquered us. So these symbols here are signs of us being conquered. The more the eyes, we're ruling, we're in darkness. In light, we can see, we're in darkness. We're blinded, we're conquered. That's what it represents. All right? So now go to the book you got, Jess. What you got?
Yeah, get the last page first, because that's the beginning of it. This is the book called What I Saw in Europe. So go all the way to the bottom. Start from Holyrood Palace.
Holyrood Palace is the royal abode of the past and is now.
Next page.
Yeah, Holyrood Palace, yep. Real quick, you have a chance, Google Holyrood Palace.
It is now honored by Queen Victoria, finding here a few days' rest as she passes north to Balmoral. The picture gallery and the rooms of Queen Mary and the dark, bloodstained floor where her unfortunate Italian secretary, Riccia, was stabbed to death in her very presence are most shown and most mused upon by the stranger. In the picture gallery are portraits of all the kings, certain and reputed, of Scotland. We stood long before that of Macbeth, wondering whether indeed that swarthy face...
That what?
Swarthy face.
What? Macbeth had a what?
Swarthy face.
Macbeth had a swarthy face. Macbeth. had a swarthy face. Go ahead.
Those shaggy locks.
And he had braids. Shaggy locks. Go ahead.
Those gleaming, baleful eyes were those of a man who listened to the whispering of his ambitious and unshrinking queen.
So Macbeth was described as a black, swarthy face with shaggy locks.
Right.
That's this picture found in this place called the Holy Rood Palace. Go to that real quick.
And dig it. It says in the picture gallery are portraits of all the kings of Scotland.
Yep.
So, but they just focus on Macbeth. So they all were black.
That was ours. Show it. That was ours. That's called a manor. That was ours. And you see inside that square, that's a courtyard in the middle. That's ours. So behind that castle is a name, a Stuart or a Blackman or a Swartz. They would take our manners and take upon our names. That's what they would do. That's our castle there. Right. With our images and our paintings on the walls in there. But you don't know. We don't read. We don't know. That's our manor, our castle. Go back. Go read that. Page 92. Was that 92 already? Go back to what I had. Thank you, officer. 92. We're almost done.
We stopped at physiognomy.
That was it there? 92?
Yeah.
All right, one more. Give me a description of the Western Isles. A description of the Western Isles. Page 61, are we going to land right there? Yep, a description of the Western Isles. Read that. This is an old. You have the book? You have the book, the cover at least, the year? Yep, read that.
A description of the Western Isles of Scotland, circa 1695.
Circa what?
1695.
1695. Go ahead. No, go back to the year. Go back. Go down. Let me see. That was the year. Go to page 61. Read that.
The Western Islands of Scotland.
The Western Islands of Scotland.
Which make the subject of the following book were called by the ancient geographers Abude and Hebrides.
And Hebrides or Hebrews. Hebrides, then when the white man conquered them over there in the Pacific Island, they called the people over there New Hebrides. Because those are the same people, same black folks in this island over here that ruled were the same black folks they found in the Pacific Islands over there called the New Hebrides or Hebrews. Go ahead.
But they knew so little of them that they neither agreed in their name nor number. Perhaps it is peculiar to those isles that they have never been described till now by any man that was a native of the country or had traveled them. They were indeed touched by Boethius, Bishop Leslie, Buchanan, and Johnston in their histories of Scotland, but none of those authors were ever there in person, so that what they wrote concerning them was upon trust from others. Buchanan, it is true, had his information from Donald Munro, who had been in many of them, and therefore his account is the best that has hitherto appeared, but it must be owned that it is very imperfect. That great man designed the history and not the geography of his country, and therefore in him it was pardonable. Besides, since his time, there is a great change in the humor of the world, and by consequence in the way of writing. Natural and experimental philosophy has been much improved since his days, and therefore descriptions of countries without the natural history of them are now justly reckoned to be defective. This I had in particular regard to in the following description, and have everywhere taken notice of the nature of the climate and soil of the produce of the places by sea and land.
The authors give good accounts, but because they weren't actually there, they got witness accounts. You can't trust it fully. One more. Get me one more. 236. Page 236, real quick. Let me see if I want this. Yes, read some few years ago.
Some few years ago, all the flax in the barony of Trotterness was overrun with a great quantity of green worms, which in a few days would have destroyed it.
Jump down to the inhabitants.
The inhabitants of the isle are generally...
This isle was England. The inhabitants of this isle are what?
are generally well proportioned.
And
their complexion is for the most part black.
What?
Black.
This is 1600s. The complexion is for the most part black. The inhabitants of the island of Britain. For the most part black, because we were living and ruling there. Okay? Let me see if I want more. That's all. Let me get 237. Almost done. Let me see. Now I'm gonna stop. Oh wait. Go back.
McLeod.
Yeah, I meant the McLeod. Yeah, Lady McLeod. Go up, son. Up. Go down. Their simple diet.
Their simple diet contributes much of their state of health and long life. Several among them of my acquaintance arrived at the age of 80, 90, and upwards.
Took care of themselves.
But the Lady McLeod lived to the age of 103 years. She had then a comely head of hair and a case of good teeth, and always enjoyed the free use of her understanding until the week in which she died. The inhabitants of this and all the Western Isles do wear their shoes after Mr. Locke's mode in his Book of Education, and among other great advantages by it, they reckon these two, that they are never troubled with the gout or corns in their feet.
272? Almost. Come on. Let's get through this book real fast. So I can start with King. I can get to King James next week. Go ahead.
The natives here are very well proportioned, being generally black of complexion and free from bodily imperfections. They speak the Irish language.
Speak the Irish language? We were still here at this time. We speak the Irish language.
And wear the plaid, bonnet, etc. as other islanders. The Isle of Islay lies to the west of Jura, from which it is
Remember, Jura was full of black folks. We read it earlier, but the Isle of Jura, Skye, is black folks.
From which it is separated by a narrow channel. It is 24 miles in length from south to north and 18.
Go down to the bottom. Black inhabitants. Read, there is Lockdale. Let me see. So black folks live there. Go to page 230, 272, 280. Let me see. Read that. Read the cattle.
The cattle bred here are cows, horses, and sheep, all of a low size.
Go ahead.
The inhabitants are generally well proportioned and of a black complexion. They speak only the Irish tongue and use the habit, diet, etc. that is used in the Western Isles.
So you have black folks living all throughout Britain, speaking the Irish language. This is prior to, for the most part, them being conquered and sold out the island. I'm going to go into that also next week, how we were sold out of Britain as slaves. This is prior to the bulk of these inhabitants here being conquered and sold out into slavery and shipped off to the Caribbean islands. Okay, so all the inhabitants spoke the Irish tongue. The Irish, you watch the movies like you know nothing, Jon Snow, and all that. Laddie, hey laddie, that was us talking. That was us talking that weird leprechaun language, leprechaunish, Irish. That was us talking. Okay,
Shakespeare language.
Shakespearean Old English. That was us. Aye, laddie. Yes, aye. You watch Lord of the Rings. Bilbo Baggins, all that the weird accents, that was us. That was us. All right, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop. That's all I want. I say 280.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me see. Read on. They speak only Irish tongue. Go ahead. Go back up. Go up.
They are all Protestants and observe the.
They speak only in the Irish tongue.
They speak only in the Irish tongue and use the habit, diet, etc. that is used in the Western Isles.
So they speak the language that's used in the Western Isles. Go ahead.
They are all Protestants and observe the festivals of Christmas, Easter, and Good Friday.
See, he was stupid as hell then and stupid as hell today.
Wow.
We speak Irish. So there you go. So we were Christianized at the time. So I'm gonna stop there. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Lord's will be going to jump into ancient and modern times officially next week. That's right. Books. We're gonna jump into that McRitchie book, Ancient and Modern Britons, Volume 1. All right, we're going to jump into that first thing next week. Lord's will, life lasts. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I'm going to end right there. Obviously, you got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in, man. Continue to share, subscribe, comment, whatever it is. Questions you already know. Here it is. It's our hidden history. You could check us out at IUIC Philadelphia, IUIC Philadelphia in the classroom. Donate to LHH on PayPal, IUIC Philadelphia at IsraelUnite.org. Donate to the Booster Club on PayPal. You already know. You see our works and what we do with the money, so make sure you continue to do so. We got phase 2 coming up, and we need your help. IUIC fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. Last but not least, subscribe to IUIC TV. All right? There you get more exclusive content by all our leadership in Israel United in Christ. Here goes our missing person segment here. We got that Dathan Jackson missing. What was that? Said they snatched was last seen on December 24th. Look at that. The day before y'all wicked holiday.
I'm very confused. Who was the person on with the flashlight on the left, and who was on the right? Are they both missing?
It could be that's the person that took the kid. I don't know. Go up. It might say something. They the same person?
That's the same person?
Yeah.
Oh, he look Indian on there.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, yeah. It's just the way his face is.
Abaddon's people.
Abaddon's people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, man, age 19, male, African-American, black, brown, 5'5", 150 pounds. Dathan was last seen on December 24th, 2025. He was last seen wearing an Eagles hoodie, black sweatpants, and black Crocs. Yeah, that's the norm now. They wear these Crocs, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all see this? Call that number. Call your nearest, I guess, just call the cops, man. Call the cops, man. Make sure you go ahead and
let the authorities
know.
yeah,
alert them. Okay, and here we go with the Lands Fund. You already know we on our second part of this thing, man. We appreciate all of those who donated. Whatever you donate, continue to do so we can move on to our next stage and be able to enjoy the land we purchased with the help from you men and brothers, sisters that donate. All right, with that's our show for today. All praise to the Lord and the Most High for giving Deke the wisdom to bless us with this. Here it is for the, what's this? You already know what that is for the team. As Deacon always says, y'all can blame Manny for everything, but make sure y'all screen that. Give us our score for what you think we did. I think today they did pretty good.
They did all right, man. They was kind of slipping early.
He was distracted.
I spoke to, but we all know why. But yeah, brothers, just make sure you go on there and give them their score. And as we know, always blame Manny.
Yep. All praises. All right. So with that, hopefully Lozo life lasts. We're gonna jump into Ancient and Modern Britons by David McRitchie, Volume 1. We're gonna go through that book extensively because everything that we read today, he touches all of that and more. So stay tuned. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. See y'all then.